Hello and welcome back to another video. I've taken a short break from making vlogs, and also, by the way, that weird sound was my toes. So, what I have here is my old Nerf Doominator. It's really not that old. I got in like 2017. I don't know, half a year to a year after it came out. I don't know if it came out. They had commercials for it for so long. Anyways, it was like half a year to a year after that. But I don't know if any of you have experienced this, but this no longer works. I don't know if this is a problem with all of the mechanical ones, because I have one of the electric ones. It's I think it's called the Strife. It's the modulus one. So anyways, I thought I'd take it apart and recycle it and say my last words. I have had a lot of fun with this. It is really sad and also very angering that it broke, because it's been broken for like 2 years. I think, yeah, it's been broken since like the Clip series was a thing, which I find very crazy. So anyways, today I'm gonna take it apart and then recycle all the parts I can, which is probably the entire thing. So anyways, let's get started. So I was using this screwdriver to hold it up because it doesn't balance on its own. So, oh, yep, there's my signature. Back from 3rd grade, where my teacher, which was at the time Miss Mouse and Miss Hoffman. Also, if either of you two are watching, here's a shout out. So yeah, I'm gonna take it apart and I've taken it apart. I've tried putting it back, taking it apart, putting it back together, seeing if it works. I thought the problem originally was a spring in here. You'll see that later, because it's really squished up, but that did not fix it. You can actually get this to work sometimes, but it's very hard to get it to work. Let's take this off. It almost never works. You have to hold it at a very specific angle for it to work. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? Okay, so just gonna unscrew these. Now, I was gonna do that time lapse where I'd take apart the whole thing. However, I realized that would be very hard to watch, because I did not realize that every single screw would strip. It did not happen the last time I took this apart. And I think some of them did, but not like on this level. This is just ridiculous. Good. I have to try to find another screwdriver to see if this works, because this is like the perfect size, but I'm thinking I might have to use a smaller screwdriver or a bigger one. I don't know. I'm going my toolbox. Let's see what I have. I don't think I really have anything that's different, except possibly this. which has a ton of different types of or sizes of screws in it. I think this is the perfect size. Okay. And a few of these parts I might salvage for some other things. Like, I don't remember what it's for, but one time I needed a pin. It was way thinner than this, but I needed a pin like this for something at some point. But, like, all this plastic stuff I'm not going to salvage. And obviously not these screws, because they're all stripping. So, yeah. Throw these over here. And continue, but this time with a faster time lapse. Okay, I have successfully taken off this half part. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off these two screws to separate this gray plastic from this green plastic. There we go. Okay, that's over with, that's over with. Here is the part that failed. So, this is the thing that actually shoots the darts, and it's this specific part that actually failed. Now, if you've seen the inside of a Doominator, or if, like, I don't know, this is my only Nerf gun anywhere like anything like this, you may notice that there's no spring here, and that's because when I was taking it apart before, it got lost, but I feel like that doesn't have to do with anything to do with the exact same problem occurring just as much, because I wasn't able to find a problem. So what I'm going to do now is take this little piece apart. Wow, wait, what? I don't know, I don't understand why there'd be springs in here, because they don't seem to connect with this. Maybe they do in somewhere. Also, this metal is super scratched up, so maybe they do connect in some sort of way. Now what I think I'm gonna do is, well, actually, I'm gonna take this apart. So just take that out and do the same two screws here as the other side. Oh. What? Is it on this side too? Yeah, there's some sort of screw right here. I'm gonna take this out and see what it... Oh, the back is a separate piece, okay. Okay, now what I think I'm gonna do is just basically completely take apart this, because once you take these two panels off, it basically falls apart. there's some more metal axles. Not sure what I could use axles for this size for, but I don't know, they're high quality, unlike these screws. So I think I'm gonna keep them. I would keep some of these pieces of plastic, but there's really nothing I could see them being used for. Because they're not generic, and I also don't know anything that I need these springs for. So why is this in such worse condition than this spring and the other spring that's inside of it? When you pull this, it rotates this to change the barrel. Ooh, I found a screw. I think I'm gonna take this apart now and see what it looks like after. Ooh, that's tight. Whoa. I don't know if it looks like this on camera, but looks very mesmerizing. Let me see if looking up close helps. Okay. Can we take this apart even more? Is there anything in these holes? No. Oh, yes, there are screws in there. Let me see if I can get it with this. Yes, I can. I think. Nope. It's a normal screwdriver, so I can't reach it. All of the screws in this are Phillips. I don't have a Phillips screwdriver like that. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to take this apart more. There we go. Now, the reason I'm taking this apart is obviously because it doesn't even work. Like, I would, probably ask my mom to take this to Goodwill, but it doesn't even work, so there's no point. Oh, there's a little thing right here. Oh, another one of these mesmerizing looking gears sort of things. Well, this one is different. It doesn't attach in such a nice way as the other ones did. Oh, no, never mind. Wait, no, that's not that. Nice. So it looks like it's just, oh, it's like this. Okay. Let's take this off. Okay, this sort of hinge thing. Okay. Okay. Some more screws right here. There we go. Okay. So I've got this, all of this. Let's see, here's, alright, this is really, oh my gosh, I forgot how hard this is to take apart and especially put back together. Good thing I'm not putting this back together. Oh. Okay. Now this is what it sounds and feels like it's doing when I shoot it. However, it doesn't, well actually that's exactly what it's doing. But somehow it doesn't shoot, and I don't know what's causing that. Looks like this shoots with pressure, because you can hear air entering and exiting it. I need a bigger screwdriver for this. Nice foam piece. Whatever this is, this weird thing. Okay, now for the final and broken attraction. That's really weird. Just this tiny thing with a spring. Assuming that's what holds it in place when you're not shooting it. No. Forgot how you get this out. Oh, right. Okay. So put this on here. So, can't really do that. You can't really simulate it with your hands. So yeah, I feel like this is needed for some odd reason. Well, their mechanical guns may not work, but their plastic is really strong. First I thought it broke, but although I didn't really hit it that hard. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna break it. Yeah, I don't think this part's gonna break. See about this. Oh gosh, yeah, this is some strong plastic. Okay. Oh, this, I just realized, when you put the trigger upside down, it looks like a knockoff Sphero logo. Goes good with my two Spheros over there. Okay, that's everything. Yeah, this is some pretty strong stuff. Okay, that's everything. Now I'm gonna clean up and put everything in this recycle bin. I think I'm gonna have to take it out of the bag. Okay, no. Just have to print. Oh, put that away. Pretty sure everything is recyclable. Not sponsored by Ralph's. I know what this is. It goes to this thing. I just realized that most of that wasn't even that I shot. Oh, two of them are missing now. Yay. This one went in right here. There we go. thought I'd never find a use for this, but I did. Well, I'm pretty sure I'll be uploading this before I upload episode 4 of Parker's vlogs. But yeah, I actually used that tripod in that I went bowling with an unexpected visitor. Wow, this spring, if you move it just a little bit, it actually feels really soft. It's very weird. Okay, almost done. Just gotta pick up all these screws. Okay. Time to say goodbye to this. Okay. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.